It's coming up 1 week from tomorrow that we get to see Rayland Baxter at Brooklyn Bowl right here in Music City. And actually, if you go to volume.com/lightning100, you can see Rayland Baxter right now because he's here in our studio.
It's true. We're not even making it up.
Welcome back, man. Good to have you here.
I think this is the last time I'm going to pose as Rayland Baxter. Once again, I'm the custodian in this building. I just happen to play some guitar.
Well, then I've got a few things to bring up with you off air then. Rayland back here in the studio at Lightning 100 as we get ready for, we've been waiting as fast as we can, man. It's coming out tomorrow, the new album, If I Were a Butterfly. Congratulations on the new record. We've been spinning the title track and Rubberband Man as well.
I've heard it. I've heard it on the station. Thank you for, you were making me the Artist of the Week a couple weeks ago. Thank you.
Absolutely, man. Thank you for making another great record, man. I can't wait to hear the rest of the record. And thankfully, we only have to wait until tomorrow.
Yeah.
In fact, you're going to play a couple of songs from the new record, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like we'll play two of them.
Okay.
This one, Rubberband Man. I think it's called. I know it's called Rubberband Man, and I'm here with my Rubberband Man, Barney Cortez from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh, you Philly fan?
Phillies.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Nice.
Game 2.
The city of brotherly love, of cheesesteaks and wisdom.
There you go. Well, we're here in Music City. We've got Rayland Baxter. Let's do it, man. Here it is. It's Rubberband Man, a song from the brand new album available tomorrow, but you can pre-order it right now. If I Were a Butterfly, it's Rayland Baxter live here on Lightning 100.
I never thought you were cool until the other night. Fucking up like a fool, wearing all white. You wanna see the elephant and I at the waterfall? You should call me. Gotta make me feel good, make me feel good, make me feel good. Rubberband man, rubberband man, rubberband man. I'm the man with the plan, made a rubber band. Catch me if you can. I'm gonna get it all the way in the cornfield, man, it was great. I never thought I was supposed to be loved that way. Yeah, I had a dream you were in my bed, running your thing all over my head, and it made me feel good, made me feel good, made me feel good. Rubberband man, rubberband man, rubberband man. Oh, I'm the man with the plan, made a rubber band. Rubberband man, rubberband man, rubberband man. Oh, I'm the man with the plan, made a rubber band. Say, hey man, catch me if you can. I found a crystal in her eye, and the tattoo of a pistol on her thigh. Indoseed.
That's Rayland Baxter live in the volume.com studio. Rubberband Man off of that new record, If I Were a Butterfly. So I've heard that you are into dirt biking.
Yeah.
How much of that record did you write while actively riding a dirt bike?
0. However,
enough.
all of it.
That is a Rayland Baxter answer right there.
Yeah, I mean,
for sure.
like, it's a good question. I had a dirt bike when I was in high school, and a couple four-wheelers,
crashed them all, and ended up focusing on athletics in college. So a few summers, really the summer of 2020, I was in Utah, and I sat on my buddy's son's dirt bike, and then I like a week later, I'd spent all the money I had on a dirt bike, and I made my way back to Tennessee. And then it's been I don't know when I just became obsessed with small engines and propulsion at a certain point in 2020, a very specific point, and so yeah. But I was living in Kentucky. I was living on 100 acres up at the studio.
Nice.
I would ride it around as much as I could without waking up the neighbors. And when I say none and all of it, that record, it fell into place over time rather than in a 2-week window where I had a budget and a time limit. So I would listen, hawks would fly over. I would see owls fly through the trees when I rustled them up, or deer running across the cornfield. So that's kind of what I see in the record, and that's where that happened on the dirt bike too.
So is it a little bit more like, well, I don't know if I want to say laid back, but more of a relaxed process in writing the new record as opposed to your previous ones?
Yeah. I mean, I spent 3 months, I've spent October of 2019 until the middle of January 2020 writing the songs, putting them from notepad, from like voice memos to poster board to notebook. And so there was a bunch of songs that I spent time away from a producer or a control board or any of those, whatever they're called, a studio.
Right.
I was out of a studio in a basement. And then I went right into recording the record for the first 2 months of 2020 with Barney and a bunch of other guys. And at the end of the 2 months was essentially March 13th, which was when the quarantine started.
Right.
And at that point, we were all planning to finish the record by the end of March. But luckily, or not luckily, just the way it is, this was the first time. This is a record that I feel like is a record that I would make. Now the 3 previous, yes, but this is the time where the whole world was changing. I was feeling things that the world was feeling on a new level for everybody. I was also in my personal life and family life feeling things that I'd never felt before, and so when I was able to not have to drive the ship to a finish line,
right,
a lot of great things happened. And I've always now been curious since then of how many artists have gotten kind of cut short of expressing themselves, which is what we're here to do, because of a time limit,
right,
and a budget. And I was lucky enough, very fortunate to live in the studio for a year, additional to the 2 months, for a year for very little money, and have access to a whole studio. And I learned about Pro Tools, and I learned about, everything, like how to tune a guitar and go into 2 different rooms at 2 different temperatures, and how not to lose the magic.
Yeah.
So stuff like that. I had time and space, and that's really important.
Yeah, that sounds like you kind of got out of those parameters of, the studio's booked, so you're going to have to make your way out, or hey,
yeah,
the label's like we expected on this day, or
and that
what have you.
sucks. Like that sucks. And I know that like people are able to access this with Pro Tools in their bedrooms now and not
right,
have, so that I didn't at the time because I didn't know how to work any of that stuff. But yeah, it was a really expansive process, and it took a lot of my soul to make it, and I'm still kind of recovering from the solitude and the isolation and the amount of coffee I drank for a year.
I can certainly relate to that because we drink plenty here on the morning show. Thanks. Shout out to our friends at Frothy Monkey. Rayland Baxter here in the Volume.com studio. Of course, we're live here on Lightning 100. We're also live on Volume.com/Lightning 100. In fact, I think we were kind of opening it up to questions. Are there any questions that you can see there, Mel?
I'm not seeing anything quite yet, but yeah, go over to the volume chat and ask your own questions.
That's right. Do you have another question you want to ask Rayland before they play this next song?
Yeah, when this is all over, can we see pictures of your new puppy?
Oh, yeah. I have all types of pictures of him.
Nice.
He's bigger now, but I got some stuff, yeah.
Nice. What's his name?
Hippie.
Hippie.
Hippopotamus.
I love it.
Amazing.
Rayland Baxter here in the studio. Again, the brand new album comes out tomorrow. Actually doing an in-store at Grimey's tomorrow as well. And then coming up a week from tomorrow, Rayland's going to be playing out at Brooklyn Bowl, Nashville. Those tickets, of course, on sale now, brooklynbowl.com. But not only that, Rayland, you're such a nice guy. Am I to understand correctly that you're going to be doing a sound check party for some Lucky Lightning listeners?
Hell yeah.
That's what's up. That's going to happen before the show next Friday, so stay tuned. We're going to give you a chance to call us here in the studio and win a spot at that sound check. The only way in is to win your way in. But in the meantime, let's have Rayland play another song. You're going to play another one from the new record, right?
Yeah, this is track 4 called Buckwheat.
All right, here it is. Rayland Baxter live here in the Volume.com studio at Lightning 100.
1, 2.
Hey doctor, won't you help me breathe? I got a real mean monster man sitting on me. Oh hey doctor, won't you help me now? Go on down to Lickety Holler and let my dogs out. White chocolate Chester, Chapel, Fiona, Moondog, and Willie with the one-eye blue. Oh why, you got me down on the ground. I ain't gonna run away, man, but if you let me go, I'll never ever do you wrong again. You know me, I'm going back to the basic plan. With a stick in my hand, I make a friend in the pen. I'm doing 10 again. Chocolate Chester, Chapel, Fiona, Moondog, and Willie with the one-eye blue. It's the color of the man on top of me. Take a knee, hit the ground, nobody move. Nobody move. Nobody move. On a moondog and you. Oh why, till my dream come true. Her, me, you. Hawaiian nights, open my eyes. Over my shoulder, a glowing white.
Once again, Rayland Baxter live here in the Volume.com studio with Buckwheat. A little shout out to Hippopotamus there at the end.
Mm-hmm. The new puppers.
Yes.
What kind of puppy is he?
He's a teenager, miniature Australian Shepherd. He's in his full-on teenager mode right now.
Oh man, Rayland
Fast
Baxter.
as a whip.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's just like you see him running around. It's like, man, if I could just get a little bit of that energy.
I
right?
want to harness the energy from his tail, like hook some type of like hydroelectric power.
Right.
There's something out there. But I played lacrosse growing up, and so I got a lacrosse stick, tennis balls. I launch him, he goes and gets them, he runs them back. We're on a 3-ball system because he doesn't drop the ball. He just
Nice.
puts it somewhere, and I toss it back, and he's so fast.
Very, very cool. Yeah, it's so much fun. It's so much fun catching up with you, Rayland. It's so good to
Likewise.
have you
Thanks
here.
for having us.
Absolutely,
Thanks for
man.
being
And
here.
congratulations again on the brand new record. If I Were a Butterfly, you can actually people still pre-order the autographed vinyl?
I believe so.
All right. Check it out, RaylandBaxter.com. And again, he's got an in-store at Grimey's coming up tomorrow to celebrate the release of the record from 6 until 6:45 p.m. Get all the details on that at Grimey's.com. You also will be able to go to our website once we get that set up, and you'll be able to enter to win your way in to the soundcheck party. But we're actually going to open up the phone lines here in just a minute and give you a chance to call us and win your way in to the soundcheck party before the show at Brooklyn Bowl coming up next Friday. Anything else you want to throw out there, Rayland? You want to?
We do have a question in our volume live stream
All right, let's
audience
do it.
here. Big Dog 27 asked if you have a favorite song on the record.
Always seems like that's like asking an
song
artist
on
like
the record.
if you
What's
have a
their
favorite kid. Exactly.
Which, I mean, most people do, though, right?
I think that my favorite song is either Tadpole or My Argentina, the two piano ballads. Well, not ballads, but like this ain't Kiss from a Rose. The two of the house side A ends is a song called Tadpole about me growing up in Old Hickory, and then the song that came out yesterday or day before yesterday called My Argentina is an important song as well. The quiet one.
The quiet ones.
Yeah.
All right. Rayland
Thanks for the
Baxter.
question.
Yeah, that was Big Dog 27,
Yes.
I think.
Big Dog 27.
Yep, that's
First
over.
name Big Dog, last name 27.
Yep.
That's right. That's
Just
over
like
at
that.
volume.com/lightning100. You might as well go ahead and just bookmark that because we've got so many great in-studio performances. Perfect example, Rayland Baxter performing 2 songs from the brand new album. Again, you can still pre-order that. It's going to be released tomorrow, RaylandBaxter.com. And I guess we should open up the phone lines and give away a spot
Yeah, I think that
at
sounds
the
like a plan.
soundcheck party happening at Brooklyn Bowl. This will be before the show coming up a week from tomorrow. If you'd like to be our guest, call us right now, 615-777-5100, that number to dial. We'll take caller number 5 right now
Let's do
and
5.
award the soundcheck passes. This does not include tickets to the show on next Friday night, the 11th of November. But
So you will still need to get those if you don't have them already.
exactly. But
at
we'll get you
brooklynbowl.com.
and a guest into the soundcheck party with Rayland Baxter. Rayland, thank you again so much for joining us, man. We
Yeah,
appreciate it.
thanks.
Thanks for doing what you do.
Absolutely,
Appreciate
man.
the support over the 10 years.
Yeah. Has it been that long? I guess it really has, hasn't
2012
it?
was when Feathers and Fish Hooks came out.
That's fantastic, man. Can't wait to hear the rest of the new one. Again, If I Were a Butterfly. In fact, while you're dialing, trying to win your way into the soundcheck party, let's play that title track right now. It's Rayland Baxter here on Lightning in the Morning.